Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't adjust your sets. We're back with some more Astral Drive. Finally, after whoever knows how many months, we're going to get back into it, or at least attempt to, with what our middle-aged to old-age brains will allow us to remember. So forgive us some canon issues, but I am not alone. I make this game possible with some wonderful players. Directly above my head, you will see Aether Dios playing Jerrold Abrego.
Good evening.
Right in between you, the Buildmaster General, Phil Billy 330 playing Nella Stonehand.
Time no see. What's up, guys?
And then last but certainly not least, our partner in all things TTRPG, Wizard's Respite, playing Alfred Whitecastle.
Howdy, folks.
All right, so going back to, we're going to switch back to Nellis and Alfred, though. Guys, you were about to open the big double doors. You had found one flashlight. Who's getting the flashlight?
I would think whoever plans on leading the search.
Perhaps I should go in next. I have spent many years cultivating a light step. I have a really high stealth.
Translation, I sneak good.
I built my character around sneaking.
Real quick, Alfred, and since we could talk in the open, since everybody knows what you are now, what?
Can you see in the dark?
He cannot see in the dark, I don't think.
No.
That being said, what do you still have your inhibitor on?
I think we said that I did, right? Because are we in normal space or are we in the astral?
You're in normal space. This is not astral space. So, okay, so you have it on?
I do. Yeah.
All right, so did you have marked down what perks had been removed randomly?
Actually, yes. I still have it on my notepad.
How many have been removed so far? Because I should be able
to
piece together. Okay, mark one more randomly off. Okay. All right. So, with that said, who gets the flashlight? Who goes first?
Well, yeah, that's what I said. What do you say, Nellis?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
All right, so Alfred, put a flashlight on your inventory there, champ.
Right.
All right, now you guys go up to the double doors, the cargo bay doors. They are locked into something behind you. You're not exactly sure what, but it's probably not an airlock because, or at least not a normal size airlock because, like I said, this is a large kind of like double door back end to a spaceship. So whatever it's locked into is much larger than a normal airlock. Or like, not an airlock, but you guys know what I mean, like a space bridge from one end to another.
Okay.
He keeps saying an airlock. That's just a connection. I mean, like the bridge that would go from a normal door to another ship. This is not going to have that because this is just a back end. So this back end is hooked up to probably a cargo hold or something. But what do you guys do?
Would you be so good, sir, to open the door?
I'll make a mechanics roll.
Oh, give me a high-low call first.
Let's go high.
All right. Are you using your device?
Yeah, I'll plug that in first.
I'm not going to remind you again. You plug it in from now on, or I'm letting you go in without it. High, you got it. It is an archipelago ship. So you can so you can actually diagnose it. Most likely, what this ship was the ship that you're in was either towing or working on, basically. So like this ship, that's what you immediately kind of assume in your head is that, oh, this ship was attached to that ship because it was working on that ship or doing something along those lines. That being said, there does seem to be a life support issue on the ship that you're about to go into. There also seems to be some fire on the ship that you're about to go into. You're not exactly sure how much or where, but it is some sort of open burning thing. And then other than that, like I said, this thing doesn't do life signs, but there's definitely like some open flame somewhere in there and some life support issues, which shouldn't be an issue. Like, it's not vacuum of space or anything, but shouldn't be an issue. You've got an atmosphere on anyway.
Lay that information to Alfred.
There's also no gravity. So the one tricky thing about this is you are going to have a decompression when you open this door. How explosive it is, you're not exactly sure. There are some mechanic ways that you could do on the door to kind of make it so that you can open it, or you could try to vent the atmosphere from this ship so that you don't get the decompression when you open it.
Yeah, I want to try to vent this ship.
Do you tell everybody first?
Yeah.
That they're going to start floating?
I explain this ship we're going into has no atmosphere. Basically, I relay all that information. I'm not trying to keep anything quiet.
Okay.
I don't want our green friend to freak out either.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, I do not love the prospect of floating, but it unfortunately will not be my first time. You see Mavis, she gets more and more irritated with that green every time he talks. Like, she's not treating him badly, but every time she's like, oh my God, just get there. She's like, all right, I'm ready. It won't be my first time at all.
I'm going to grab hold of something in case, like, the compression situation starts blowing air out faster than we can keep track of.
All right, Nellis, you attempt to vent the atmosphere on this ship. Go ahead and give me a mechanics roll. The difficulty is 15.
Is this mechanics intelligence?
Yes. I am going to spend...
Drop my dice. Sorry.
That's good, because I'm going to spend a Game Master point to give you disadvantage on this.
Well, then I'm going to spend to undo it.
That's fair. That's fair. Probably a good move. Wanted to have a little fun with that.
Oh, shit.
Everybody does a spacewalk.
I still lost, not by a ton, but I got a 13.
Okay. That's exciting. All right. Okay. So you attempt to vent the atmosphere. You kind of click through the clickers. And you try and vent it, and you're like, okay, all right. I think I've done this. But you miss, like, a pocket of atmosphere. Like, there's, like, an enclosed something towards the back end of the ship. So when you kind of actually switch and, like, open the door, that thing gets kind of, like, decompressed behind you. Like, just a part of the engine, so to speak. And at that point, there's just this... horrible cranking sound, and then a smashing sound, and then a bunch of debris now in the 0G just go flying towards you guys. I'm gonna make a couple of attack rolls. We're gonna say they all get a +5, and everybody's got to try and dodge. Now, I do want to say you guys are not used to the 0G, so you are taking a -2 on everything since you are not used to it. Until such time as you have done a lot of 0G stuff. Okay, so coming at you, I rolled really low, so good for you guys. A 9 and a 12, and then a +5, and an 8. So everybody has to roll a defense for a 9, a 12, and an 8.
So 3 defenses?
3 different defenses, 1 for each. 9 and 12
passed. 12 I passed.
That is agility, right? And
It is agility and the melee weapon that you are currently equipped with.
the melee, or
Whatever weapon you have.
okay,
So if it's
my
ranged, it's
guns.
ranged. If it's melee, it's melee. Whatever your current weapon is.
So I have a 26,
Okay.
a 17, and a 16.
And okay. All right. So you dodge them all. Alfred, did you dodge them all?
By the skin of my teeth on one of them, but yes.
Okay, all right. So you guys dodge them all. The door kind of like folds in a little bit, plonk, as it opens a little bit, just from the pressure, the extra pressure that hits it. This like pocket of air that's sucked basically from one side of the ship to the other. However, the unfortunate part is there was Pale on the other side. So when the door pops open, the debris that you guys dodge fly through past the door and into one of the Pale on the other side. You see it just like stick into the thing, and it's like floating there, and then you see it kind of like almost like its eyes. They never gain the pupil, but you see it start to blink, and then it kind of looks, and you see almost in harmony, there are 5 Pales on the other side, all floating there, and all of their heads simultaneously turn towards you guys. And then they just scream. Like different tones, different eyes, whatever that person is just screaming at the top of their lungs for just a half second, and then they all like pull guns. One of them just kind of pushes off towards you. Everybody roll initiative. And
Oh, no.
I do want to remind everybody, just because it's been so long, that remember, if you don't, these things communicate in some sort of telepathic way. If you don't kill them fast enough to the brain, they will alert, like the spider web of Pales will keep giving bigger and bigger, and more Pales will realize what's going on, basically. So like the more rounds they're active, the more other Pales become active in their vicinity.
Oh, boy.
Initiative's just straight D20, right?
Oh, it's D20 plus perception and awareness.
Oh.
I got 5 of them. Ooh. You rolled initiative too, Alfred.
I did. I got 11.
You got 11. All right. What'd you get there, Nellis? What?
8.
Ooh, that's bad news for you guys. All right.
Yeah. I figured.
So that's
Maybe Abrago's mom rolled really well, and she's a crack shot. Maybe the
maybe.
cactus guy can like shoot cactus spines, or maybe we're just gonna die. I don't know.
Maybe. So that would be Pale. Alfred. Nellis. Pale. And Green. Okay, Santacana. All right, let's do this, boys. Okay, so the Pales just have you guys completely by surprise. Not to mention they seem to be doing much better with the zero gravity than you guys are, being a collective weird hive mind. The first Pale, just like he's just like weirdly, like he's got like an assault rifle, like like a Genesis level assault rifle, just kind of hung over his shoulder by like a shoulder strap. And when he wakes up, he just catches it like he knows exactly how to use it, pulls it up, shoulders it, and starts to fire. I am going to randomly decide who he's shooting at for each of these, because he wouldn't give a shit. He just wants to kill all of you. I just need a D8 here, guys. What are we doing here? We'll just do this. All right. So he's going to shoot at Santacano. Santacano takes a little bit of damage. Santacano gets kind of like edged as he's kind of like trying to like work himself in the gravity around to pull his giant like Winchester off his back. You can tell he's just really kind of lost in the zero gravity, much like Pickles, who starts like going fucking crazy in the 0G, and then when he sees them attack, he kind of starts trying to like swim towards them and like snap at them in the air, but doesn't quite know how to like work the like swimming balance sort of thing. But then we go to the second highest was Mavis. Where the fuck is... Oh, there she is. Right, I have no idea. All right, Mavis is going to kind of like put herself against the wall, push off of it, bringing her big kind of like club, which would be like a staff in you guys' hands, around and just turn around to take a swing on one of the pails. She takes a swing and actually whacks it right in the chest. It actually screams. It's one of the more close combat ones that was just kind of like leaping at him unarmed. And it actually spins backwards against like a wall. When it hits the wall, Mavis kind of... It just uses the momentum of the 0G from hitting her to just keep rolling, kind of turning her large shelled back and just like slamming into the pail on the wall, kind of crushing it between her shelled back and the steel wall. Not killing it, but definitely doing quite a bit of damage. Another pail, however, pulls a what looks to be an archipelago kind of like laser gun, pulls it up and takes a shot at Ellis.
All right.
Whoa. They're still up, so that's still at a plus. Okay, so 21 to hit you.
That's agility and range, right?
Yeah. Remember, you're at a -2 because you're in 0G.
So I'm only adding 4 then. I'm going to spend a token.
To gain advantage?
Yeah.
Take your advantage, sir.
Oh, I crit.
Well, there's no crit on defense, but you'll definitely dodge it.
It's 24 then.
All right, it brings up the kind of laser. You hear the crystal start to crack inside it as the laser fires out. Pew! But you manage to kind of swing in the 0G, and it flies past you and just shreds another part of the ship. At that point, we got one more pail to go. And this one is going to attack Alfred. They're being very, they're really spreading it out here, aren't they? That one does not do as good. 14 to hit you. This one has to close first, and then I'll spend a momentum for it to be able to attack. You see it just pull out like 2 kind of like nasty daggers from its sheath. You see that it's like it has like no top, and you see part of its skin is kind of like cut, but there's like little bit of blood coming out, but it's very dried, like almost like it got cut somewhere, doesn't know how, and it just kind of dried. And this thing just like leaps towards you, white skin, pale eyes, with both knives out.
I rolled my defense as a 14 as well.
Oh. I believe it hits but doesn't do any damage, if I recall correctly, is how that works.
Okay.
So it comes in. You manage to get your blade up. Pshing! You block it, kind of catch one of the wrist, and both of you kind of start to spin backwards through the ship in zero gravity, which we'll get to in a second. That then brings us to your turn, Alfred, as you spin backwards through the ship.
I'm definitely going to attack this guy.
I love that we're doing a zero-G fight. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, this is pretty dope.
Of the 3 times that you failed in the entire playing of this game, this is made for perfect cinematic fight scene. Well played, sir.
Space zombies and 0Gs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go hardcore. Just start attacking it with my dagger and my saber.
Okay. All right.
23 to hit.
Okay, 23 to hit. That's one I was rolling. Wow. Yeah, that's good damage. It gets. There's still 5 of them, so it gets an 11 total to dodge. So you're dealing 12 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Soak takes it down to 9.
And can I use momentum to take another attack action?
Yes, without a doubt. So you kind of push off of it as you guys are spinning and just bring your saber off, kind of take a huge chunk out of skin out of it as you guys are still kind of spinning towards the cockpit area.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to kill this guy. I'm gonna slash again and 15 to hit.
Whoa! He gets a 1, man. So that gives him a total of 6. So you are dealing... Oh, man. How much did you get to hit him? 15?
15.
So that'll be 9 more points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that brings him up to 18. Oh, he would do injuries on both of those, wouldn't he? Roll injuries for me.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it's been so long since we played. I'm forgetting rules.
Yeah, I forgot about the injury thing.
Yep. It's all right. Don't want to screw you guys over, that's for sure. So roll twice on the injury chart.
I got a 9 and a 13.
9 and a 13. So that's legs and arms. So force reduced by 1, agility reduced by 1. So that first slash kind of cut one of his arms and just there's blood pouring out of his bicep. The other one catches his leg right across the front of his thigh. It squeals in pain. It's still up though, barely. But you guys are still flying through the air. What are you doing?
Okay, you know what? If he's still up barely, I'm going to use one more momentum if I can.
Yeah, you can. You can use as many momentum as you want in a turn.
Want to try and take this guy down. 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Okay, that is a hell of a roll, man. 16 to dodge. So that would be
6 damage.
6 damage. Soaks 3. So he's only going to take another 3, so no injury there. That brings him to a 21. Okay, he is still very up though. So this one you bring across the chest, but you only get a little bit of a cut. At that point, before we go to Nellis's turn, give me... Oh shit, dropping stuff all over the place. Good gravy. Give me an agility acrobatics check.
I'm sorry, me?
No. This is Alfred. Then we'll go to Nellis.
15.
Okay. 15. You just barely fail. Because you have been basically so focused on him after he hit you. You guys have been in this top spin. Parallel with each other. Floating through the back of the ship. And you're just hacking pieces off of him. And after you hit that third one, you're about to go for another one. And then boom! You slam rib first onto the railing of the walkway to the cockpit, just like whoa, like over it. So take 4 damage unsoakable. Unsoakable. Just bam. Just bring it stops your force from the 0G. He keeps flying. I'm gonna give him the same roll, so it's fair and fair. He does not roll as good as you, so he goes flying. He keeps going like. He's kind of like a little bit higher, so his ankle catches the railing that you kind of like bonk on, and actually sends him spinning even faster, and he ends up going neck first into the front window of the cockpit. Don't worry, it's thick, but you just hear this spinning like crunch as his vertebrae decide to become one, and you see him just kind of like float backwards off of it dead. That being said, everybody, including Nellis and Alfred, give me a perception awareness check the minute that happens.
10.
I have no fucking idea what happened.
Okay. Neither one of you do, actually. Neither one of you do. So it crunches. Nellis, it's your turn. You don't know, like, you just see one of them run into Alfred and they go spinning back in 0G backwards. You avoided the laser, but you start to pull your guns. You see the one that Mavis is still struggling with against the wall on the interior of the next ship. And then you see the other 3, one of them with the laser, one of them with the assault rifle, and then there's another one that has another one that is a stout from Axiom, just holding an axe, ready to go. Who you can tell is having a harder time with the 0 gravity.
He's on our side, you mean?
The stout with an axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to make his way towards you, but he is having a harder time with the 0 gravity than the other ones. The Pales themselves retain the knowledge of the original owners, of the original people. So if they don't have a lot of knowledge of how to deal with 0G, they don't have a lot of knowledge of how to move in 0G. Like, basically any of their knowledge becomes instinct to them when they become Pale.
Okay. Gotcha.
So which one are you shooting at? What are you doing?
So how far apart are they all?
So the farthest one away is the assault rifle one that shot at Santa Cano. Then there's the laser one that's a little bit closer, who's actually got their foot touching the floor. So the assault rifle one's kind of floating more close towards the ceiling. You guys do see some open fire on the inside of that, being kind of vented out from some missing stations. Kind of behind them, some open pipes that are just venting fire. And then you see the one that's just close combat that Mavis is struggling with, kind of against the wall of the new ship, off to your left. And then there's the one with the axe, the stout one, that's kind of trying to swim towards you. That's, I'd say, about 10 feet away. He's the closest one to you, kind of directly in front of you. Probably a little bit lower to the ground.
From him, I'm trying to decide if I should use which gun I should use. The reason I was asking about distance is from him. How far away is the next enemy? So he's 10 feet away from me. How far away is the next enemy from him?
Before you do anything, give me a mechanics intelligence roll, because I know exactly what you're thinking, and I want to give you a chance to give you some information.
9 plus 11.
Okay, you're talking about the kind of black hole sucker bullet that you have, right? The gun that does that?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, here's the thing.
I forgot about that thing.
The 10-foot radius. The 10-foot radius is when you are fighting in an atmosphere, Okay? You're not fighting in an atmosphere. So that pull is going to be way stronger. It might catch you. It might catch Mavis. It might catch Alfred behind you. You're not sure because you've never fired it in 0G. And like I said, there's nothing here keeping you from being sucked towards a force like that. Does that make sense?
Gotcha, yeah.
So just, I had to give you the roll because I'm like, if he shoots this, I'm going to make a roll, and randomly all of you are going into this black hole that you've created, which would be fun for me. I promise you that. But
that's a good idea, though, because, yeah, like, a black hole in zero gravity is going to be way more dangerous than black hole on a planet.
Yeah, it basically sucks things together. So what I was going to try to do was shoot one and drag the other ones to it.
I thought you were going to aim for the fire and suck them all into the fire. But, like, you might suck you guys too, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from on this, right? I'm not speaking... Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm speaking crazy because it's magic. It's magic bullets on a fucking steampunk spaceship, but you get where I'm coming from.
I see Phil's debate, and I'm like, I kind of want him to do it too. I just want to see what happens.
Yeah, you know what though? I think I'd be like, oh, fuck it. But I'm not doing the fire thing. I'm going to do what I was originally going to do. So you got one who's 10 feet away from me. Mm-hmm. Then you said the assault rifle dude was the farthest away.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one in the middle, who's he by?
The one in the middle, he's kind of in between both of them, but he's closer to the assault rifle one, closer to the actual walkway.
Is he by any of our team?
He's closest to Mavis, who is struggling on the inside of the ship.
About how far is he from her?
10, 15 feet.
Oh, it's right on the edge of the in-gravity situation.
It'd be better to hit the one that's all the way at the back. He's got the machine gun anyways.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so I know we changed things. How do you make multiple attacks? Do you have to say ahead of time? Or do you just spend momentum?
Wait, say that. Oh, multiple attacks. You just spend a momentum. You don't have to say ahead of time. That's what we got rid of. So you make the attack, and then if you want to keep going, you make another attack and spend a momentum.
Okay, so I pull the arcane pistol and shoot at the guy with the assault rifle.
Okay. All right. You actually pull it. You see Mavis kind of look over to you while she's struggling and go, "Oh no!" Like knowing what it is. Like, all right, give me a roll to hit. What can I just ask you? What specifically does your arcane pistol, this specific bullet, say?
Well, okay, so the effect of the arcane revolver is the bullet pulls enemies in a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
The damage part does pierce and it has long range.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It bypasses 6 soak.
Bypasses 6 soak. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I know what I'm going to do.
All right. So my roll to hit is a 19 plus... Am I still at -2?
Yeah.
So it would be 19 plus 4, so 23.
And this was at the assault rifle guy, right?
Correct.
Okay, the assault rifle guy was this die. How much? What was the total again?
23.
You got him, but not by much. He rolls a 21. So you fire the bullet. he wigs forward, slams into his shoulder. It actually like wheels backwards, and as soon as it does, you hear the boom, boom, like the big kind of flash of light, and then the big suction motion. At this point, Alfred, give me an acrobatics agility check. Nellis, give me an acrobatics agility check. I am also going to spend a momentum on each one of you to give you guys both disadvantage.
Oh no! Oh, I'm definitely
I
spending.
didn't spend enough last time, so chaos.
I have to.
What's the difficulty? I need to know this before I decide something.
The difficulty is 15.
Oh shit! Fuck me.
I'm definitely using a momentum to nullify your like disadvantage.
Yeah, me too.
This may be one of my favorite fights in this game of all time. Already. We're in like round 1. Maybe one of my favorite fights of all time.
Acrobatics.
Agility.
16. I beat it, but not
Whoa.
much.
Okay, alright. Alfred? Alfred?
23.
Oh, nice.
Okay, alright. Alfred and Nellis, you guys, because if I recall how the bullet works, I'm pretty sure it doesn't like suck them and stick them together. It just sucks everybody in real quick and then dissipates. Like it's an instantaneous effect, if I recall correctly. So
Yeah. It displaces everybody.
So boom, you hear the whoop, and everybody gets pulled. I gotta roll for Mavis and Santacano before I finish this description. That's not good.
We're gonna get Abrego's mom killed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like,
Yeah, the last reunion was awkward. Oh, jeez.
I want Nellis to be like, that's what you get. You hang out with my dad, I kill your mom.
Since I don't even know that he hung out with my dad.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Take some damage. All right. So you guys feel the whoop, and Nellis, you feel it. It actually like pulls your chest, like your whole body comes like it's almost like somebody has strapped a wire to your solar plexus and just yanks it as hard as it can, almost like pulling the wind out of you from this, and you are just like find yourself moving forward, but you're quick thinking. You reach out, you manage to grab kind of the lip of the airlock between the two ships and manage to catch yourself swinging yourself up and slamming into the upper side of the corridor. It hurts. It's not going to take damage, but you did only barely pass, so it's only a barely pass. That allows you to kind of like start to float backwards, kind of down. Alfred, you pass with flying colors, so you feel the flump, but you're already wrapped kind of halfway around a railing, so you just like grab, like lock your hands, and just, and it just jerks, hurts your wrist a little bit, but you manage to hold yourself for a second. Mavis and Santacano, not so lucky. They're both like aiming to take, like Santacano's aiming to take shot. Mavis sees you and goes, oh no! She's just sucked backwards right off the person that she's on. They are all sucked. They don't know what's going on, so they are all pulled upwards and slam into the guy with the assault rifle. And basically what happens is it's a 5-way collision. Philbilly, I want you to roll an attack for Pickles real quick before I finish the description. Basically, it's like a 5-way collision as Mavis, Santacano, the four remaining pails all slam into each other and break off in different directions. Some backwards, some up into the roof, some down, just everybody floating around and flopping around.
Does Santacano do extra damage for being a cactus?
That's 18.
18. Okay. Pickles, however, because he's awesome and we all love Pickles here. Basically, he feels the thump and starts to flip through the air, and then you just see his little beady velociraptor eyes narrow, and he just centers like an arrow and opens his mouth. And you just see the laser guy is, after they run into each other, the laser guy is left open, and like he's just flipping around, and he turns around just in time to have Pickles just mouth close over his mouth at like lightning speed. He clamps down, and the two just start to spin kind of further down the category in this waltz of death, like biting him. I want everybody to give me an awareness perception check real quick. Difficulty,
I love Pickles so much.
Difficulty is still 15. I love Pickles. I love Pickles so much. When Nellis was like, I'm gonna make a companion, I was like, he's gonna be a companion, man. This guy's gonna be fun. Okay, so yeah, you guys give me a perception awareness again. 15 again.
12.
17 on that one.
12 and a 17. Okay. Alfred, a second pale has died. You suddenly notice, just maybe it's your vampire eyes or whatever that you're watching, the group of pales gets collectively slightly slower. Like after Pickles clamps down, you see all of them seem to start moving slightly more lethargically. Like it's only a half second that you can see that, but you see it in that basically. Meanwhile, Mavis and Santacano will lose their next turn, as well as the remaining pales, because they all failed their agility check and just got slammed into each other and knocked around. Santacano's just flipping through the corridor, kind of behind them, praying to avoid the fire. Mavis is thrown kind of sideways into the wall. Some of the pales kind of bounce off the floor. Like I said, the laser one ended up in the middle, and Pickles clamped down and takes them darker into the back half. So we're back to top of the order. The assault rifle pale, however, hits the ground, kind of comes up spinning, and you just see it like spinning kind of like clockwise, and manages to bring up the rifle and just start to go like almost like a series of like swirling bullets corkscrew towards you guys, because it's spinning as it fires. And we are going to have it attack first Nellis, because Nellis was the one that shot it
first.
What's up?
Can I spend the momentum to make another attack?
Oh man, I'm sorry. You're right.
No.
I got so caught up in the description, I forgot it's still your turn.
Okay, so Pickles went after the guy with the laser gun.
Yeah, no more. Laser gun, no more.
I shot the
Assault rifle guy.
rifle guy who got sucked. Everybody else got sucked to him.
Mm-hmm.
I pull out my other, I'm not dual. I mean, I have them both in my hands, but I'm not using the dual wield feature. But I shoot for the assault rifle guy with my other pistol, which my Macumber does break of 2, so their threshold is 3.
Okay.
And pierce bypass 2 of their soak.
Okay. Thank you.
And that attack is a not as good. 12, 13, 14, 15.
And you were shooting at the assault rifle guy again?
Correct.
Okay. So, 2 down, that's 9. He gets hit by 6. So that'll be definitely enough for an injury. Give me an injury roll. Man, we haven't had a good fight in this game in a while. We haven't had anything in this game in a while, but I mean even before that.
Damage for that last bullet?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Did we do damage for that last bullet?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
You barely beat him. You did like 2 damage overall.
That's how that works. Okay.
Yeah, but the suck was the real fun.
Okay. What do you need from me now? Sorry.
I need an injury roll. Just roll a d20. Tell me what you get. For what part of him you injured.
12.
Arms. So your other shot hits his other arm, and you see it just like goes right through his bicep. Still your turn if you want to keep going.
No, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So at that point, he takes that. I'm actually going to say that starts to spin him. Like your shot on him starts to spin him, and that's when he pulls up the assault rifle and starts to fire, and the corkscrew of bullets starts to cut the air towards you. So he's going to attack you first there, Nellis. 16 total.
$15 plus 3, 56, 18.
18. Oh wait, I need to roll something real quick. So that was only one turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, 15% chance. 76. You guys are fine. Okay. So 15. So you're getting hit, but you're only getting hit by you're getting hit by only by 1, right? So you'll soak it all.
Yeah, I'll soak that.
Yeah. So like one of the bullets kind of like scrapes your shirt as you kind of spin in 0G trying to find a good shooting solution, kind of like wiggling to get out of the way. He shoots that first like corkscrew burst at you, still spinning. He turns and fires another one at Alfred towards the back.
Okay.
I'll spend a momentum for that.
Oh, I got 25.
Holy shit, you guys started rolling good.
Yeah, it's all over the place tonight.
That actually dodges him fully. You manage to kick off the banister towards the ceiling, and the bullets just ching, 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 ching. So that brings us to... that would bring us to our girl, Mavis, but she, like I said, is stunned from the suction thing and is spinning through space, kind of confused. So that brings us to our second pail, which was the laser guy, who is no longer with us. Thank you, Pickles. Our third pail, which is So the axe guy goes for Nellis. He finally manages to kind of like push off with a big push, brings his big axe in that over his head and goes for a swing. He rolls a 20 dirty.
He got me.
Ooh, by how much?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So
6?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 damage. What's your soak?
My soak
Conditioning plus endurance.
Conditioning endurance 5.
Alright, so you're only taking 1 damage. So he pushes off, it takes a big swing at you, manages to just kind of like open up a small gash as you kind of like push backwards. I'm going to take 1 more momentum since we're getting close to done, and he's going to take 1 more swing at you, Nellis. Whoa, 22 this time.
He smoked me.
How much?
4, 5, 6. A 9.
Whoa.
He beat me by a lot. Yeah.
All right, so you still soak 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So soak 5 points of damage. I need weapon effects real quick.
So that's, what was the difference? 9 to what? What'd you say he had, Zach? His roll?
He had a 20. He had a 22 total.
22, so minus 5. That's 17 damage.
Wait, what?
Wait, did you roll?
No. What did you roll total?
A 9.
Oh, you rolled a total 9. Oh, I thought you were saying he beat you by 9. Okay, so
And I soaked 5, so it's 17, right?
No. It's 13 points of damage, and then you would soak 5, so you would take 8 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
But you're going to take an injury. So I'm going to roll for that. 4, which is your head. Your max momentum is reduced by 2. While you have a head injury.
It's reduced by how many?
2.
Okay.
So he actually comes down overhead. He manages to miss your head, but like the blunt side of the axe like cracks you in the forehead, opens up a big gash over your right eye, and actually sends you spinning backwards with kind of like blood trailing from it. That ends his turn. That was the axe guy. So that brings us to Alfred. What are you doing?
Who's closest to me, the machine gun guy or the axe guy?
The axe guy, because you were like 20 feet behind everybody in the ship, in the archipelago ship.
Okay. Shoot. I guess I'm going to.
It's just one to close though, because you can push off and it's 0G.
Okay.
You can still free action close. You get more movement because you're in 0G,
gotcha.
And you're already up against a hard spot. That would make it easy.
Okay. Then I'm going to move to the axe guy and attack.
Okay, give me a roll.
Flying through the air. 15 to hit.
He dodges. Well, you hit but do no damage, basically. So you come in with the blade. He turns towards you. You get he kind of catches you with the thing. It kind of just grazes his cheek, like almost like catching you with the axe, and then he kind of pulls away. What are you doing? You got any more momentum?
I do. I'm going to go ahead and use it and give him another attack. That was 22 to hit.
Okay.
Second attack.
4 total to dodge. So that would be 20. That would be 18 points of damage coming at him.
Yeah.
Right? He's going to soak. 18 brings it down to 15 points of damage. That's a full death save on him. We'll do the death save before we get past that. So it'll be 5. So it was a 10. So it needs to be to 10. I roll a 2. He is dead. All right, so you get the cheek, and then you just kind of like spin through midair and manage like his head just decapitates from the shoulder. Just one quick whoop, and like just like he starts to spin into 2 pieces. His head going this way, his body going that way.
I got 2. 2. Get that one. I point at the machine gun guy.
Yeah, machine gun guy is still your biggest threat. So that was Alfred. It is Nellis's turn, though.
I gotta go for this machine gun guy again with the regular Macumber.
Okay.
14, 15, 16, 19 to hit.
That's a good roll. And he's only at a plus. So you guys have taken out 3, right? Yeah, 3. Okay.
Yeah. Pickles got one.
Ooh, he only rolls a 4, man. Another 4. So what's that total damage?
On there. 19 minus 4.
15.
15, and ignores 2 soak.
Ooh, that's even better. Ignores 2 soak, so it's only going to take 1 away, so that'll be 14 points of damage. Potential death save again. Clearing the room. He rolls 2. So yes, you take. So you even with the blood in your eye, you point at the right guy. You get that level. You're starting to get used to the 0G. But boom, the slide kicks back. The shell ejects, and just like that bullet takes his eye just right through him, and then he's just floating there. At that point, the last one, who was the unarmed one. Well, that goes to their turn. They get to attack. They are going to attack Actually, Alfred's closer. It's gonna attack Alfred. So you see, it's taking some damage. It looks like it's got some broken ribs. It's like got blood like coming out of its mouth from where Mavis like hit it and then crushed it. But it pushes off, just like hands outstretched towards you, Alfred. 5 to hit you.
Oh, I crit on, or natural 20 on that one, so 27 to dodge.
I'm spending one more Game Master momentum to give it. Oh no, to give it one more attack. Only a 6 this time.
And I got a 10 this time.
It takes a big swipe at you, then a big fist at you. You kind of like dodge both ways. And at that point, we hear a chick. And we hear a as the big Winchester from Santa Cano fires from deeper in the ship. The bullet, he has finally centered himself. We see him like, he's actually like kind of got one leg up on a wall and one leg on the floor, kind of like centering himself almost so that he can aim almost upwards. And he just boom, and fires perfectly once he's got his footing. And sure enough, the bullet clips this thing right through the chest, breaking the chest plate. The heart, pieces of heart blood hit you, Alfred, as the pail goes lifeless and flips through the air. And you guys were one roll away from another potential pail activation moment. So everybody keep on their sheet their damage, because I have to go to Jerrold one more time before we quit tonight. But what a fucking awesome fight that was.
Jesus.
That was awesome. What's hilarious is the big boss bad guy Volker didn't do anywhere near as much damage as weird stout pale number 2 did to Nellis. It's fucking hysterical to me. Oh man. Okay.
Go.
Jerrold. It's perfect that we're going to you one last time, because you're going to get the cliffhanger moment, I think. Give me a stealth check.
I'm glad. I just have to say I'm glad I'm not the combat yet. This time. I'm going to spend in momentum on this.
Okay. One thing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You have a -2 to your roll because you have Rayleigh with you, and you have to kind of coach her on how to sneak a little bit better.
Not really a sneaker.
She's a shooter, not a sneaker.
Yeah. Let's see, it's stealth and agility?
Yes.
Alright, that's 22, and then -2 for support gives me a 20.
Okay. All right. So you're following her. She does not seem aware of your presence. She's just walking through the sections. You see her walk up to a group of Felly. She speaks in their language real quick. The Felly kind of point at something, and then she nods and thanks them and keeps walking. With a purpose, though. She's definitely looking for something, definitely trying to find something. And it's at that point that you reach kind of the back end of this big tribal area. And at the back end, there's a few like caves in some rock formations that are formed here. One of the caves kind of goes down like a natural incline kind of below some of the rocks that are jutting out. But one thing you do see is a lot of Felly coming in and out of there with large jugs. You can ask Rayleigh about it, or you can give me a knowledge. Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
where are we going?
She goes, that's how the Felly decide where to camp. Genesis is a very inhospitable landscape. So our camping spots, she stops herself. The Felly camping spots, the Felly settlement spots usually take place where there is natural born water sources that they can find. Most likely down there is an underground river that's very hard to access anywhere else, and that's where they get the water to supply themselves. When they migrate again, they'll go to another water source.
I do a. I want to throw a intelligence. Okay, I don't know what to throw. I'm trying to give him
Ask
the
me what
benefit
you
of
want
the
to
doubt.
do. I'll tell you what to throw.
I want to see if how much Jerrold is going to pick up on quite how escalating this seems to be getting.
Give me an awareness perception.
Okay.
No difficulty, no momentum on the board. What you roll, I'll give you a sixth sense for him, basically.
Awareness 9.
It's really weird that she's going down into the water supply. That she seems very, very dedicated to going down into the water supply.
I have to sometimes ask for the roll to separate my meta paranoia from my probably not necessarily going to pick up on this.
I understand. You don't have to worry about that, though. I understand where you're coming from.
This is very strange. We should perhaps keep going.
She goes,
Split the difference.
I don't like that she's going down there and she's timing it so that nobody sees her. What would she be doing down there?
That second part of the timing it so no one sees her, that perception, Jerrold will pick up on. You know, we should perhaps hurry then.
Okay. All right. You continue to follow her down there. I'm going to need another stealth agility check. Same -2, though, because you've been following her for a really long time at this point.
I got the momentum to spend. I'm going to do it. Well, my first roll was a natural 20, so I don't think I need that second one. But sure, just for the heck of it. Okay. Second one was... Yeah, that's... like 27. I think it's 25 with the penalty.
Okay. All right. You have no problems following her. She gets to the river. She kind of looks it up and down, and then she starts to walk very carefully along the side of the cavern where the river is, kind of like up the river. You see her pop a small light on once she gets out of view of where the people are actually like dipping the water in. She pops a light on a little bit farther up. You continue to follow?
Yes.
All right. You walk up and you finally get to a part. She walks probably about 3 football fields down this cave to where there is kind of like almost like a natural stone bridge that goes across the water that hasn't quite been eroded, so to speak. Kind of think Skyrim caverns. And she starts to walk out across that rock. And it's at this point she smiles and she begins to pray. She begins to say some words. You're familiar with them. They're not from your book. They're not Book of Matthias. They're not from the Book of Samson.
It ain't in Feli.
It's definitely not in Feli. This is, or Sinam, which is what she is. She is praying from the Book of Genoshaba. As she is doing that, you see that she kind of reaches down to her boot.
When she starts praying, I'm moving a lot faster.
Okay, all right. Are you making your presence known? Like, what's your plan here as you move up?
Can I throw for the...
Like, what do you want to do, I guess? You think about it.
Yeah,
She's,
he's,
is
Gerald's
he
gonna
breaking
do that.
stealth and sprinting towards her, or is he still hiding and trying to sneak up on her?
I am doing, stack whatever penalties. I'm gonna do essentially what, Gerald did at the first of the ship is like,
Try and undertaker her.
stealth flash step behind her.
Okay. All
As
right.
full speed as possible in stealth.
All right.
I don't know if that's fast enough, but he's gonna try to maintain it.
You go ahead and roll. This time it's going to be contested, though, and she is going to be using awareness perception.
Oh, I wasn't even taking my contested bonuses.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah, I think what I can. Momentuming. I'm burning what I can. Alright, well this time I didn't roll as well as I usually do. But I'm not hiding with her, so it's not the extra penalty.
That is true. You do not have that extra penalty this time. You have to beat a 9.
I think my 17 will do that.
Yes, it will. All right. So you're rushing
Oh,
up the
really
side.
invisible large man.
Yeah, I love that about your character. You are rushing through the darkness. You leave Raylade behind. Like, Raylade isn't moving fast enough anymore. You just, like, sprint. There's something about what she is doing that you just don't like. It gets to you. You rush up there. You get up behind her just as she, like, there is a secret compartment on her small little boot. Because remember, she's a sign-out. She's, like, comes up to your knees. Not even.
Yep.
She pulls out this, like, 2 vials about this big, pulls them out, and just as she's pulling them out,
Action disarm.
Stealth action disarm. Okay, go. Give me a stealth roll. I am going to say you're at a -3. Because you're trying to disarm. You're not trying to, like, just nail her. And it's going to be contested.
All right, I'm going to keep burning through all that momentum I burned up last time. All right, so it's -3 contested.
Mm-hmm.
And this is force unarmed?
No. It's stealth. You're making a stealth attack.
Thank you.
Stealth agility.
Everett. Stealth agility. The second. Oh, that's not good. All right.
I didn't roll good either, so we'll see.
Stealth. Okay, I didn't write 4, 6, 13.
Okay. All right. So you run up. You just kind of appear out of the darkness behind her, grab her. You don't get the vials. You end up getting her wrist, pulling her around. She's still holding them in her hand. She turns at you with completely shock and bewilderment, staring at you. She goes, Jerrold Abrego, what are you doing here?
I would ask the same, but please, let us do this elsewhere.
She goes, I can't do what I came here to do elsewhere. That's why I came here, silly. She just smiles at you, like she does not understand why you're holding her or why you're here.
Oh.
I'm doing Geno Shaba's work.
Oh my god.
And I am lead for this mission. You have not cleared any actions with me. We're jeopardizing this task. And I find your risk assessment to be unbecoming.
She looks at you and she goes, do you truly believe that I am here on your mission? Is that why you think I came along? I am a missionary of Genoshaba, one of a high order. I don't answer to you or your high father. You are truly wonderful people and truly holy, but you are not my superiors. I am here on a completely different mission, and that is to get the Feli to assimilate as they should, to follow our ways, to understand what they should be doing. This is the way to do that. See, you should understand better than anybody else.
I don't believe you understand I believe you have mistaken my statement. I do not care what your mission is.
Oh, okay. She looks at you and goes, I don't want to be at odds with you. You and your people.
But alas, we are here. I believe we should negotiate terms.
She sighs. There is no terms to negotiate, merchant. I hate to be this way, and I don't mean to speak to you with disrespect, but I am here to do a job. I'm going to do that job. It is my holy mission to do that job. You don't even know what it is. You haven't even asked me. You're just holding my hand.
Jerrold is just going to, like, not that strong, but size-wise, just going to, like, move her.
Okay.
Off the bridge. Just.
I need a perception awareness check. I'm spending my last game master momentum to put you at disadvantage.
Oh, I can spend every turn. I'm going to nullify that. But I don't think I'm rolling high enough. So I'm not enough to. It's not contested. Or well, if we'll see. Perception awareness is going to be.
It's contested.
Okay, that's then 11 is all I got.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Take 12 points of damage. You're also going to have to give me a death save.
I'm sorry, did you include my tremendous soak with that?
Yes. What's your soak? It's 6, right?
No, it's 8.
It's 8.
Okay, and that's not unless if it's physical, that's not including my garments.
It's going to be 10 points of damage then. The garments won't matter. The weapon pierces.
Ah. That is actually over my threshold, surprisingly enough. But not the death threshold.
Not the death threshold. If it's 10, no. I think you needed one more to be a death save. You will need an injury
check. My death threshold's a 12.
Oh, that's right. You've got the nice.
I'm a large, big individual.
I'm large. I'm large, bitch.
If you could have killed me that easily, I wouldn't be here.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You almost got cut in half, and they still put you back together.
Remember the mountain fight. All right.
Yeah. So that's what? How much damage? Was it? It was 10, right?
Yeah, and your endurance is reduced by 1. It's a body shot.
Oh, that's rude.
All right, as you start to move her, she goes like this, and just like a gun pops out of her sleeve, and she shoots you in the chest. Boom. When she does that, though, you hear a and just like her head explodes. Like just explodes in front of you. Like you are holding her, and then like she shoots you, and she gets shot. Like Rayleigh is just boom, and then you just hear like she has to spin it back to the sidearm from the revolver holster. She's like, no! And then she spins it down and runs towards you. You're still managing to hold her, though. Like, hold her in her hand, but her body goes limp, and she drops the vials, which are about to fall into the river. I am going to need an agility. I don't know what you'd roll with this. Like, it's a reaction. I'm just gonna say agility. Your shot is you just got shot. This is happening real fast. It's agility to catch those vials.
See, this is why I run out. I'm burning it again. First one. Is it flat agility?
Yeah, flat.
20. No, 22 because it's uncontested.
Take a momentum and you catch the vials. You drop her and catch the vials with your right hand. As you drop to one knee, blood kind of pouring down your abdomen. Her body actually just slumps over and falls. Is about to fall into the water unless you stop it.
I will attempt to stop it, but I will take the penalty on the stop attempt to not drop the vials.
Yeah,
that's the priority.
-3.
Okay. And it's what is it? No. Yeah, that didn't happen.
You didn't stop her from falling?
Nope.
All right, she slumps over. She goes into the water. Her body vanishes. At this point, Raylade's next to you. She catches you, but you could see that there is, and this is where we're going to leave it, there is an absolute fear in her eyes, and you see tears coming down her face. And she just goes, I just acted. I didn't want to kill her. And you can tell it's not the act of killing. She just killed a person. Like, she believes in this religion, regardless of where she came from, and she just basically shot a priest in the head. So you can tell that she is, like, tears rolling down her face as she grabs you. And that's where we're gonna end that. Gonna end the recording for tonight. Man, this was a fun session back. I was a little nervous because it had been so long, but holy shit. Impromptu 0G fight to weird cave murder. A lot of fun. I was hoping you'd question her more so you could find out what is in the vials, but
I was hoping we'd get there, but then the
you tried to move her. You tried to stop her.
Yep.
She had to do it. She's got to do it.
She wasn't gonna move.
Eleanor was a 100% Stark believer in what she was doing was right, but she was a demented person. So, she's no longer with us. One character down. Glad I made a character sheet for it. I have so many character sheets of dead characters at this point. It's hysterical to me.
Have a graveyard.
All right, let's do the wrap up for everybody, and then we'll call it a day. All right, everybody, that's where we're going to end it. Interesting sessions all around. So we're going to go ahead and do what we do on all podcasts here, give our wonderful people chances to plug. Directly above my head, Aether Dios, you got anything to plug, sir?
I don't record things, but by the time you're seeing this, Mecha Break, a multiplayer third-person shooter offering 3 game modes, has already come out.
That game is so fun. I played the crap out of that demo.
Live release July 1st.
Oh, are you?
So it's live by the time all of you are seeing this. That's
it was out today? I didn't even realize it was out today. You sacrificed
playing
it. We were recording this on July 1st.
In 1 hour.
That's amazing. All right, we're going to have to play that together, man.
Yes.
Philbilly, your turn. Anything to plug, sir?
Honestly, I have been very consumed by outside life stuff, so I have nothing going on other than this right here. Glad to be getting back into it, so make sure to catch up if you are behind.
I mean, in fairness, this whole channel has been consumed by outside life stuff, so no problem there, but we are glad to have you back. Wiz, you got plenty of stuff to plug. Go for it.
WizardsRespite.com. All of these episodes can be seen there, as well as a bunch of other TTRPG content that Zach and I do together, the Wizards Respite Sanctorum. which dives into all thing topics, news, tips on how to be a GM. We also have Ordo Scriptorum up there. Just basically just a lot of TTRPG content. Also doing t-shirts on that website and articles about the best hobby in the universe. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You can find this on Wizards Respite too. Anything we do that's TTRPG oriented is eventually on Wizards Respite. So if it's there, watch it there because we both get the view from that. For me, if you are a TTRPG fan, do all the things Alfred said. The thing that I will double down on is Ordo Scriptorium because I can kind of spoil it because the finale has been out now as of recording for 3 weeks, let alone how long it's going to take for us to actually get this out. My character dies at the end of the second season of Ordo, so Wizard had never gotten to play the game that we had made together, so I let him take over a character. I am game mastering, and I had to do an in-between season because I'm a fucking lunatic. So there will be a 2-episode in-between season that may or may not be released by the time this comes out. So check that out. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of even just the first session. We need to do one more session to wrap up all the in-between stuff, but I'm very proud of the stuff I did there because I felt like this is my first time ever game mastering a horror game, and I felt like I actually got some horror elements in it, which was nice. Other than that, check out everything the channel has to offer. This, TTRPG stuff, video game stuff. We do video game stuff. We do reviews. We do podcasts. Check out everything, streams and everything else. Other than that, you guys can check us out on Blue Sky, Axiom Games LLC /OldManGaming. I'm also on Facebook. They're both nightmares. I don't go there very often, but you can reach me there if you want to. But the best way is Discord. Links in the description below. Join our Discord. Influence all of our shows from there. And as long as you guys keep watching and listening, we'll keep making them. We will see you guys next time for whatever the hell we do with this game next. All right, guys. We're